Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jonathan Vertsonis, and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel, where in today's video, I wanted to talk a bit about, from a recruiter's point of view, what I would like to see more from candidates in their job search and in job interviews in general. So I thought I'd start off is from a candidate perspective, I would love to see more clarity. Okay, so as a recruiter, obviously I deal with hundreds of different types of candidates as a recruiter and also a career coach. Okay, and obviously the number one thing that I constantly hear from job seekers is their struggle to find work, a struggle to land a job. And then when you ask them specifically, well, what is it that you want to do? They're not too specific. Okay, they'll give you a buzzword. They'll tell you, marketing or something in business or, something in finance or things along these lines. But you need to be more specific. Okay. The more specific you are, the better. Okay. So what this means is it helps us from our perspective as a recruiter when you're going into an interview or when you're just talking to a recruiter in a networking conversation and you're able to specifically paint the picture of what environment you want to be in and what environment is going to get the best out of you. That helps us a lot more as well, because even if you're not a direct fit for the particular job that we're here for, we may know somebody who may be hiring for somebody better of your scope, or we may know a better opportunity for you internally. Or even if there's nothing available at that point in time, if in 2 weeks' time I come aware of something, I can then reach out to you and we can go from there because I know specifically where you want to be. Okay? It's like if you came to me and said, I want to be an athlete versus I want to be a professional soccer player. Okay? You see how already just that one extra detail, it narrows down our options 1,000,000%. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to see from candidates moving forward is particularly when you're speaking to recruiters, because from our perspective, it just helps narrow down specifically identifying what environment is best for you. Okay, and it will help you as well, guys, because then you know where specifically you want to target, what specifically or who specifically you need to be speaking to, and what you need to look for in job positions when you're trying to apply. Okay, so that's the first thing. Secondly, is trying to understand how to sell. Now, that doesn't mean the whole sell me this pen thing. I'm not telling you to become a salesman, but you need to understand that core principle of selling to the need when it comes to a job. Okay, it's the same principle in sales. All right, there is no point talking about your top 10 most amazing features or how good you are at 100 different things if the role that you're applying for only needs two of the things that you're good at. Okay, instead of focusing on how great you are across the board, just literally focus on the things that they're looking for and talk about those parts. Okay, because that is selling to the need. That is the bottleneck in their current process. Okay, so being able to go really specific and being able to talk specifically about your strengths in relation to what the company needs is going to help you stand out over 90% of your competition in job interviews. Okay, I promise you that, guys. Okay. And number three is being proactive. Okay, you guys need to understand in this job search, okay, it's you versus thousands of other candidates. Okay, especially for entry level roles, it's not just you and the people in your uni class. There's 100 other unis, there's 100 other people, over thousands of other people overseas trying to come in for an opportunity as well. You need to be proactive, you need to be competitive. Okay, putting out 3 applications a week is not enough. Saying to yourself, I'm going to start applying next week, or I'm going to put out some applications tomorrow, it's not enough. Okay, you need to have that proactive mindset that if you're not going to bed on that night thinking tomorrow morning I should be expecting replies, you're doing something wrong. Okay, even if you can't specifically apply for positions, send reach out messages. Okay, be proactive. If you're not sending out reach out messages, find people to send connection requests with on LinkedIn, find email addresses to email, whatever it is. Okay, you guys need to do these little things to stand out amongst your competition. I promise you that, guys. Obviously, I agree quality over quantity in everything in life, but I'm also a believer that quantity breeds quality. Okay, so the more you put out, the more you're going to get back. Okay, you need to be really, really consistent with that in particular. Okay, being as proactive as you can be with your job search is going to help you stand out over all of your competition, because no one else is doing that. Okay, no one else is giving themselves those deadlines, no one else is pushing themselves to that limit, and at the end of the day, no one's going to help you either. Okay, as a career coach, I can give you the advice, I can't implement it for you physically. Okay, you could watch 1,000 bodybuilding videos. They're not going to force you to go to the gym. Okay, you need to take that action yourself. Okay, you need to go out there, you need to send out your applications, send out your reach out messages, find people to connect with, whatever it is. Just be proactive and think outside the box. You've applied for a position, you haven't heard back from them, follow up with them. Okay, you've been ignored for 2 weeks, follow up with them. Okay, you sent a reach out message, they didn't respond, follow up with them. Okay, do these things, guys. All right, I promise you, you need to just kind of drag yourself through the tough parts of this season of life and just push through it. I promise you guys, on the other side, it is so worth it. Okay, so these are 3 quick tips that I would say from a recruiter's point of view I would give to pretty much every job seeker out there, particularly those early career or quite junior and straight out of university. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did and you want to learn more about me and about the work that I give, feel free to click the links below. More than happy to help you guys on the implementation side of things. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.